Hi, Scorpio. This is Eileen with your June 2018 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of June with the Empress card. And so this is a major arcana card, a destiny card. Matter of fact, for June, you have a few major arcanas. You've got the Empress, the High Priestess, the Emperor, the Tower. Let me see. Well, that's quite a few right there. But what the Empress is talking about is bringing your plans to fruition. That a lot of you Scorpios have been working your plan. You've been working at your goals, your careers, your plans for your home life. And also, I get a lot of balancing. A lot of you are doing a lot of juggling and maintaining a balance between your home life and your work life and your recreational activities. And a lot of you are feeling pretty good in June that you have accomplished a lot and you're feeling comfortable and a sense of accomplishment, a sense of confidence, and you're seeing where your efforts are paying off. They have been paying off and they're continuing to pay off for you. And so I feel like a lot of you Scorpios in the month of June are going to be feeling fairly secure and content, and knowing that you have, you've created a comfortable, nice home for yourselves, that you're moving along and making progress in your line of work, your career, or your plans for your career. That and I feel like a lot of you are seen in a very positive light that way, like in your workplace and your home and workplace environment, that you're admired and respected. So I do get a lot of good energy from this card for a lot of you. And some of you, the Empress can even talk about pregnancy or giving birth. So some of you might be getting pregnant at this time, or you might be having a baby in June. So overall, it's got to do with combination of the earthly and the spiritual side of life, and balancing things, and combining those two areas into a good, positive way of life, a successful, fulfilling way of life. So a lot of good energy here for a lot of you. And also, I'm feeling for some of you that in the month of June, you're in a very good love relationship and pleased with how things are going in your love life, in the way of either some of you might be married and that's going pretty well overall, or some of you might be engaged and making plans for marriage. Some of you are just with your special someone. You've met the right person for you and you're in a happy relationship together, with or without the marriage or engagement, that you're doing well together and you're well suited to each other. And I'm feeling like for some of you that have not met the right person, that in the month of June, that person could be coming into your life. This is a general reading, so it's going to apply to some people and not others. But I do feel that some of you Scorpios, that you've got so much together in your area, in different areas of your life, in the way of your work, your home, your just your own inner confidence, your own individuality, and your own independence and self-sufficiency. So it's not like you need a mate to support you financially or anything. It's just you would like to have someone that complements you, that you're very compatible with, that you could have as your life partner to go forward with. And so I'm feeling like some of you who haven't met that person yet, you are ready and you're sending out that kind of energy. You're radiating that out into the universe, and that you're going to be attracting that right person to your life. I just got a lot of good energy from this card, because I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards. Next card we have is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, another major arcana destiny card. This is talking about the need to use your intuition in the month of June. And Scorpios are very intuitive. Scorpios really have a lot of psychic abilities inside of themselves anyway. But it seems to be a reminder to dig a little deeper and use your intuition in the month of June, because for a number of you, this could be in a relationship matter, it could be in a work area or a business situation, where everything is not on the surface, everything is not exposed. You're going to have to do some digging to get all the facts. Let me see what else I'm getting here. Yeah, I feel like in the way of maybe some business type arrangement, before you sign any kind of important documents, make sure you dig and find out about all the fine print and anything and everything about the situation before you sign your name, because certain key elements might be getting left out. Maybe you're just getting a general overview of things because you're dealing with maybe a salesperson or something who just wants to get paid, and so they don't go into every detail with you. So make sure you do some digging on your own before you find out in an unpleasant manner up the road. And then in the way of personal relationships for some of you, let me see what I'm getting. What I'm feeling is that, and this might just be specific for one person, that there's someone that you're seeing right now or that you've just met recently. Let me see what I get here. And I'm feeling this person, they may not be telling you everything about themselves. Like it might be, I think the Scorpio I'm reading for is a female, and this might be a male, because everybody's got a certain amount of male and female energy, so sometimes it's hard to tell. But I feel like I'm speaking to a female Scorpio, that there might be a male around you, a guy that you're interested in, and he's very attracted to you. But I'm feeling like he's not telling you everything about himself and some important things, like possibly he's married or he's got some girlfriend or that lives with him, or somebody he's engaged to or something like that. That's what I'm getting for someone. I don't know if this is for more than one person, but there's one person I'm tuning into for sure here. So, but I do, because I'm getting different scenarios here popping up. So I feel like in general, for a number of Scorpios, in the relationship and romance department, if you're just meeting someone new, or if there's someone you've been seeing and they seem to disappear quite a bit, or maybe they're out of town a lot or whatever, I wouldn't take everything at face value. I think use your intuition. If something feels a little off, or you just get the sense that they're not telling you everything, you can probably believe your intuition. So don't give all your heart and soul to this person until you really feel like you have a thorough familiarity and knowledge of the person. Let's see, the next card we have is the Emperor card. I just said a thorough knowledge. Sometimes it's hard to really get to know somebody very well until after you've been with them for a good while. But you can try anyway. The Emperor card. So with the Emperor, this is another major arcana card, and this is a really good sign here. A lot of you could be in the position of the Emperor in the month of June. You might just be in a very decisive mode. You might be looking at the big picture and feeling very confident because you've done well for yourselves financially. You're in a secure, sound place right now in your life, and you're feeling good and feeling strong and confident, and you're feeling like you have a lot of clarity to make decisions, whether that decision has to do with a purchase, a large purchase, maybe buying a home, whether to buy a home or not, or rent, or maybe to build something, or maybe to move and change locations, or take a new job that's being offered. I just feel like a number of you are going to be embodying the traits of the Emperor in the month of June. You're going to be feeling you're in a really strong, solid, secure place and able to think very clearly about decisions you need to make for yourself or for others that you're making decisions on behalf of. Now, for some of you, this Emperor could be someone possessing these traits that's going to be in your life in June. I'm feeling romantic interest here for someone. This might be more than one of you. It might be a few people, but one for sure I know I'm tuning into, that you're going to have this Emperor person with these traits this person they're comfortable financially, they're just intelligent and make good judgment and good decisions, and really good at looking at the big picture and being decisive and strong and take charge. And I'm feeling for at least one person I'm tuning in for that this is going to be a love interest, a romantic interest for you. I do feel like this Emperor in this case is a male that I'm tuning into, and the Scorpio is a female, and that he's going to see you and be. I feel like maybe you're already acquainted with him and he has feelings for you. He doesn't know you real well. What he knows of you, he likes, though. He sees a lot in you. He sees a lot of sensitivity. He sees kindness. He just feels like you have a lot of love inside of you. And he's attracted to you physically. He finds you very pretty, very attractive. And he just has a very good impression of you. And so I feel like he's looking at you with compassion and a feeling of love, even though I don't even think you've been out with him. Or if you have, I get the impression you have not been on a date with this person, but you're acquainted with him, or you will become acquainted with him in June. He might be several years older than you, too. You know, he might be 5, 6, 7, 8 years or so older than you. The Scorpio I think I'm talking to here might be in her 20s, and this Emperor figure might be in his 30s. That's what I'm getting, I believe. I could be off a few years one way or the other for either of you. But I feel like you do admire him for what you know about him. You've gotten a good impression of him. But he's, you know, I almost feel like you're not aware of how much interest he has in you. He's not interested just as an acquaintance or friend. He is interested in wondering about you in the romantic sense and wanting to get to know you better. He wants a permanent love in his life, and he's wondering if perhaps that could be you, but he doesn't know. He just knows he's drawn to you. He'd like to find out. So be on the lookout, whoever this is. Ace of Pentacles is the next card we have. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is another good card. You have a lot of good cards. Pentacles, and, you know, I mean, overall, it looks like a lot of good indicators here for June. Ace of Pentacles is talking about the start of a successful new venture. Possibly some of you are starting a new job. Some of you might be getting a promotion. I'm feeling moving. Somebody might be relocating for a new job. Feels good, too. It feels like the money is good. Might be a step up in your position. Maybe you're going into, maybe you've been in a lower management position and you're going into maybe a medium management, or maybe you've been like an assistant and going into a management. Just something, it feels like a step up. It feels like an improvement, and it's bright and shiny, and it feels like you're really feeling good about moving towards that. So for some of you, you're moving on to a new job, and it does feel like, now, I feel like this is, I'm getting a few different scenarios. So this, I don't think I'm looking at just one person. I think this might be for a few or several people. I'm not sure. I feel like for someone or more than one someone, you don't have to physically move to take this job, but I am feeling at least one person I'm tuning into will physically move. You know, I don't know if it's just within the state or out of state. It could be out of state, whatever it is. It's a physical move. So, but you're enthusiastic about it because you're so pleased about this job. You feel really good about this. So I'm getting, you know, for a number of Scorpios in the month of June, you're going to have some good, positive progress, like forward movement. For some of you that might be self-employed, you're going to be working and seeing results of the work that you're doing and feeling good and feeling confident, where you've got the will to keep going. You know, the confidence, you just see the light in front of you and you're going to keep following and keep moving in that direction because you know you're making progress. So even if it's not, you know, you're not where you want to be, but you know you're making progress, you're encouraged. I'm just getting a lot of scenarios for different people, and it feels really good. It feels solid and strong and prosperous, and people smiling and moving towards something that's really pleasing them and they feel good about. And I'm feeling like those of you who do embark on these new journeys, whether it's a promotion, a new job, doing something, if you're self-employed, whatever it is, you feel good about it. You're confident. You know you can do the work, whatever work it entails. You're very confident, and you're looking forward to it and ready to go. That's what I'm getting. So a lot of good energy there. Next card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. And with the Seven of Pentacles, again, Pentacle cards, money, prosperity. What this is talking about, too, is that for a number of you, you're going to be conscious that you've been working. Some of you are saving money. You're laying your plans. You're laying your foundation. And you're being patient. You're patiently cultivating your careers, or maybe some other area of your life, some project, some new business, or some ongoing business, and you're just working your plan, and you see the fruits of your labor. You still have a ways to go, that you're not where you want to be yet, but you've made progress, and you're feeling secure about that. You're feeling good and content, and you do have a sense of security of doing something that you want to do, and things are paying off for you. I'm feeling a number of you might be self-employed and seeing good results for yourselves, and you're feeling good about that. And others of you who work at a company and work for other people, the same thing. You might be able to save money that maybe you've been saving a little bit at a time, and you see where your savings are growing, and you're just feeling good about the foundation you've been laying for yourself. And you're planning ahead. It's just saying to keep planning for your future, keep laying your foundation, because you're definitely on the right track. There's progress being made, and you're getting your life, and you've got vision. I feel like a lot of you have a vision in your mind of how you want your life to be up ahead, not just next year, but maybe 5, 10, 15 years or so down the road. You've got a vision in your mind about what you want for yourself, and you want to live a good, solid, prosperous, secure way of life. And so you're just going step by step and working in that direction, even though you can't accomplish everything at one time, but you're making that progress. So just another good card there. Okay, and then the next card we have is the Six of Swords. And with the Six of Swords, now this is talking about some of you moving on from a difficult situation. So some of you may have been in a relationship, or possibly a work situation, even maybe someplace that you've lived that was just causing you a lot of stress. It could be because of maybe who you were living with, or that type of thing, that, in the relationship again, and that just was causing you a lot of stress and upset and upheaval. And so now you're moving on, excuse me, and you feel calmer. You're moving forward. I feel like some of you are still feeling the effects of this. Like some of you might still be in the process of extricating yourself from a difficult situation, whether it's a relationship or a job or just someplace you were living, that it took a while for you to be able to move away from that place and move on to better circumstances. But this card is talking about going forward to better times. There's better times and better situations waiting for you. And for some of you, you're moving. Some of you might be moving out of state, or moving. Some of you could be moving to another country, but just moving, physically moving from one city to the next, or state to state, or something like that. And I do feel for someone, at least one person I'm tuning into, that you have family or good friends. You have people who are waiting for you to come closer, to get closer to where they are. And they're very happy about this. This is what I'm feeling like. So for at least one person, you're going towards some family or close friends, and they're really smiling and happy about you moving closer to them. So it does look like a lot of the heaviness will be lifted, because I feel like whoever this is, I'm looking at, that it's been heavy. You've had a lot of heavy energy on you. It's been difficult, and you felt like you couldn't get out from under it, and you're still feeling like you're not completely free of the heavy energy. It takes, excuse me, it takes a while. It takes a while to heal, but also you might still be physically in the place that you haven't left yet. So, and I'm getting that for a number of people. You might still be in a situation that's making you feel restricted and heavy, and it's stressful, it's difficult, and you still haven't physically left that place yet. but it looks like you're going to be extricating yourselves. So for, you know, different circumstances. So some people it's a job that's just caused you a lot of stress. Other people it's a personal relationship, or maybe just someplace you were living that you really didn't want to live, and now you're moving on. So good card overall, good energy there too for getting some peace, some healing up ahead. It's just you have to gradually let go of that negative energy after you've been in a difficult situation. A lot of times it might still be lingering and hard to completely disconnect. You just got to, little by little, you know, enjoy your new freedom and your new way of life and the light you'll be in. The next card we have is the Tower. This kind of relates to the Swords, the Six of Swords, the Tower, because the Tower is talking about something just coming crumbling down. You know, maybe it's a relationship for some of you, maybe others it was a job situation that was just not right for you. I am getting for some people it's some kind of a job situation that you may have gone to, and you may have even taken less pay than what you know you should be getting, that you're overqualified or something like that. And maybe where you worked before you made quite a bit more, and then you went to a place that was paying less, and you just started feeling really unfulfilled and really kind of aggravated, like it was a mistake. And so you might just get to where you're ready to move on, and you're talking to other people and applying for other jobs, and I'm getting something about petty people at this place that you want to leave. So anyway, it looks like whoever this is for, I'm talking about, that you're in a very strong position. I feel like you have other companies or people who want to hire you. There's other opportunities for you, and I'm feeling like it's best, even though it might be stressful. Whatever, however this ends, it might be kind of stressful. I'm getting petty people. They're just, I don't know, negative and petty, and but you need to get away from them. So it's going to be good, even if it's stressful, making that change. And for other people, because there's different scenarios here going on for different people that I'm getting. For other people, it's a relationship matter. And I do feel like for at least one person I'm tuning in for, you've been living with someone, and it's just, everything just blew up. You know, it's kind of like there was some kind of big argument, and it was very upsetting, or could be, this is for June I'm looking at, but something very upsetting. But you knew the relationship was not good. That's what I feel like. And so you end up splitting up, and you might be the one to move or something. But I'm feeling whoever this is, this might be more than one person, you're in the strong position. That's what I keep getting here, that you're in the strong position. So even though it's stressful and upsetting, you're going to do better going forward, and you're going to get, you're going to make sure you don't settle for less in the relationship department also. And I get the same thing about the job situation. It's like you get burned, and it's like, okay, that's it. I'm not settling for less next time. I want what I deserve and nothing less. So next card we have is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords, you know, all of this could be kind of interconnected here, because this is someone here in the Eight of Swords who's feeling very restricted and feeling like they don't know what they should do, and they're fearful about worst case scenarios. And I mean, sometimes what's coming to me is something relationship oriented for someone that I'm tuning into, that you're feeling stuck in a relationship that you've been in. It's kind of like, you know, they're not treating you as well as they should be, or maybe, what am I getting here? I'm wondering, I think I'm tuning in for someone who has got, maybe it's not just the person they're with, but it's that person's relatives. It's almost like they're all critical of you. Yeah, some kind of a family situation where there's some mean-spirited people in that family, and they're very critical of you. I think this is a female I am tuning in for, a female Scorpio. I don't know if this is just a boyfriend situation or you're married to this person, but I'm feeling some mean kind of family members on his side. It doesn't feel like it's your side of the family, I don't believe. Yeah, I mean, it could be his friends, or I don't know. I feel like it's family, and they're very critical of you. Somehow you're not like them, you know, so they don't accept you. They're just jealous. They're just kind of mean-spirited people. I mean, some people, it's like if you don't look and act like they do, it's like they're down on you, you know, then they don't accept you, and that's what I'm feeling like. So this sounds very specific to one person that I'm tuning into, but there's different scenarios for different Scorpios here. For some of you, this might be just a relationship just with one person and that you're not knowing what to do about it. For others, it might be more of a work situation or something where you just, you know, you're fearful. You don't want, you're afraid of worst case scenarios, so you don't know what you should do. But if you see on the card, the swords are not touching her. See, she's got a blindfold on. She's got a chain that's around her wrist, but it's just hanging loose. She can remove it. She can remove the blindfold. The swords are not touching her. This is when we work ourselves up and scare ourselves about worst case scenarios. We're giving our power away. And the message here is take back your power, whoever is going through any of this kind of scenario in the month of June for whatever reason, whether it's personal relationships, money situations, job situation. Take back your power, step outside of the situation, look at it objectively, and you feel confident. You get your confidence. Scorpios are very strong. They have a lot of inner strength. Get your strength back. You take charge of your life, whether it's your personal life or business or work. You resolve that you're going to take charge. Even if you can't take action that day and physically move or do something, you can start making your plans to do what's right for you. And that doesn't matter if it's in a miserable work environment or a miserable personal relationship, whatever it is. Take back your power. Life is too short. You deserve the best, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. That's the message here. Next card we have is Knight of Pentacles. Another Pentacle card. Lots of prosperity for a lot of people. One thing I should add, if you're not feeling the benefit of the Pentacles energy in the month of June and feeling like you're not really doing that well, so how can this be accurate? This is a general reading, but not only that. Some people are just more aligned with the laws of attraction. They're better at attracting prosperity. Some people just don't hold themselves back, and that's just life. It's something you got to practice at, though. So you really need to get, excuse me, all of a sudden I'm getting hoarse. You really need to get, picture of a horse, and I'm saying I'm getting hoarse. You need to get aligned with the laws of attraction, where you feel prosperous, you feel strong, confident, successful, and that you're going somewhere and you're getting your life the way you want it to be. And when you have that strong intention, that's very powerful, and the universe opens doors for people who have every intention of having what they want. It may not happen overnight, as the Knight of Pentacles will tell you. Pentacles have to do with the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which means they make slow, steady progress, but it's good, solid progress. They lay their foundation one brick at a time, so when they have something, they know they have something good that's built on solid ground. And that's what a lot of you are going to be feeling, like you're in the position of the Knight of Pentacles in the month of June, where you know you've just been working bit by bit, year by year, whatever you're working at your craft, you're working at your careers, and or whatever projects that are important to you that you know are going to pay off, and you're just putting things together little by little, and you know you're on the right path, and you just keep moving forward, even if you're not accomplishing quite as much as your neighbor is or something. The neighbor might seem to be hopping around like, you know, what was that story, the tortoise and the hare, you know, and the hare's real fast and the tortoise just gets there slowly but surely, but I think the tortoise ended up winning the race or something. So it's like you're just taking your time. And also what this Knight of Pentacles card is about is some kind of good news. You might be waiting, maybe some of you have been waiting on some money or some kind of information or news about something. And so this can pertain to good news that you're going to receive in the financial area, something that could make you feel like you're in a better situation. So, and also for some of you, I feel like this Knight of Pentacles represents a new person coming into your life. And this person might be an earth sign of Taurus, Virgo, of Capricorn, or have a lot of that in their chart. And so, and I get a good vibe from this. I get good energy. I feel like it's a good, honest, down-to-earth person. And I'm feeling this could be for a few different Scorpios. I'm looking at, in this Knight of Pentacles could be male or female. Okay, so for a number of you, you could have a new person who's a very steady, reliable, hardworking person that you can depend on coming into your life. And this would be a good person for you to be in a love relationship with. I feel like you can really count on this person. They feel very steady and honest and sincere, and just, you know, they don't tell you one thing and do another. They're very steady. So, yeah, so I get good energy here. So be open, be receptive for those of you who are single and would like to meet somebody. Okay, next, the last card we have is the Two of Pentacles, another Pentacle card. And what this is telling us is that a lot of you Scorpios in June are going to be doing a lot of juggling. A lot of it might just be in your work, just at your jobs. You might have to juggle in order to accomplish all of the the responsibilities that you have at your job. So, but I'm feeling a lot of you are doing well in your work. You do really good quality work, and you're known for that. And I'm feeling that you feel good. You enjoy your job. You enjoy what you're doing. Some of you might be making something. You might be creating something or making something with your hands. Some of you might be artistic and just making things, and you feel good because you really have a very good ability to focus and concentrate on what you're doing, and you put out really good quality work, whether it's someone creating some work of art, or it's someone in a corporate environment doing something. I just feel good quality attention to detail, finished product being like next to perfect or perfect, and you're a perfectionist and you're known for that, and people admire you. And so, and you enjoy your work. You really take a lot of pride, and you enjoy the details of it. You enjoy it. You feel good about it. You feel like you're doing fulfilling work that's meaningful for you. And so, and you know you're going to continue to do good work, and you've been getting paid for it and feeling good that you're making money at what you're doing, and you have every reason to believe that you will continue to do better and make more money and create more prosperity and have more of a solid future for yourselves. And so, and then for some of you, this represents someone new in the romantic area coming into your life who possesses these traits. And again, the Pentacles relate to earth signs, so it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone with a lot of that in their chart that comes into your life in the romantic sense. And I do feel like this person wants someone. I feel like this Two of Pentacles is a male coming into someone's life, Scorpio, and I feel like he does want long-term relationship. He wants to put down roots and have a home and a family and the whole thing. And I'm feeling that you have a good job, or you will, and that the two of you will be doing well together is what I'm feeling like. So I'm tuning in maybe specifically one person. This might apply to more than one. So again, good energy for prosperity and for love for some of you too. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is I'm going to pull one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. Okay, so I need one card for Scorpio for the month of June. See what the message is. And if you like my videos, Scorpio, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. If you have done so, I thank you for your subscriptions. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. Oh, be sure and be checking for your rising and moon signs as they're being posted also. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so I need one card for Scorpio for June 2018. What's the message for Scorpio for June 2018? Scorpio. What's the message for Scorpio for June 2018? June 2018. Okay, I'm going to fan these out and pick a card. Okay, I think it's this one. Ah, it says the Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. That's a great message. I like this reading. My moon is in Scorpio, so hopefully some of this good energy applies to me too. See the Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. We could all use that. Okay, now I'm going to pull one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine. Wow. Let's see. Okay, what's the message for Scorpio for June 2018? Scorpio for June 2018. What's the message? These cards are they seem to stick together. They're beautiful cards, but it's difficult for me to shuffle them. What's the message for Scorpio for June 2018? Okay, one more shuffle. What's the message for Scorpio for June 2018? Scorpio, what's the message for Scorpio, June 2018? Okay, I think it's this one here. Make sure it's not stuck together. Okay, this says open your heart. That's card number 10. Let me see if you can get a close-up look at it. So much detail in these cards. Is that a big goose? Would that be a goose that she's sleeping on? The more you look at these cards, the more you see. Okay, let me look this one up. Number 10, open your heart. Okay, let's see. All right. Number 10. Here's number 10. Okay, open your heart. The truth of our world, nature, and environment is love. This is eternal love that makes no demands, has no expectations, and does not place limits or conditions on us. There is an opportunity for each and every person to experience love at this deepest level if they are willing to be open. Love can and will flow into your heart, but only if you allow it. It will change your perception, nurture and hold you, and even give you the strength to endure hardship. Take a moment, open your heart, and allow love to bring you joy, serenity, renewed energy, passion, and total unrelenting happiness. And I love these Nature's Whispers. It's all about nature, and nature really gives so much love. The trees, the plants, the animals. To me, it's all unconditional love that you get from nature. Well, most of the time. I mean, all of a sudden, the image of the volcanoes in Hawaii came to my mind. Nature can be a little tough, too, unfortunately. But, I mean, overall, we have a lot in nature to be grateful for. Okay. Last but not least is I'm going to pull a card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so what's the message for Scorpio for June 2018? Scorpio, what's the message for Scorpio for June 2018? What's the message for Scorpio for June 2018? Okay, I'm going to fan these out. Okay, I think it's this one here. Okay, this is the angel Rochelle. It says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Oh, I love that message, Rochelle. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Great message to end the reading with. I love it. All right, Scorpio. Well, great reading for the month of June. There's a lot of good energy. Remember, align yourselves with the laws of attraction so you can be on the receiving end of all that good, positive prosperity and that good energy that wants to come your way. It helps to open the doors for you for the good things if you're identifying with receiving good in your life. And so, anyway, thank you for watching my video. Be sure and check your rising and moon signs, and be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anybody would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a great June, Scorpio. Thank you for watching.